Okay, good afternoon, students. I am going to share my screen with you so you can see what I am currently working on, and hopefully this will do it correctly. You're going to go over a few things, and I just want you to watch and listen to the video that I am going to share with you. Okay, and you should be able to see my screen at this point. And not just the black box. Hopefully the black box is not in the way, but here we go. So we're going to go ahead. Now I think we're good. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, students. Dr. Case-Blanchard here. I am coming to you because we need to have a discussion about your preview questions for activity number 26. I am noticing a few of you are somewhat incompletely doing the assignment. You need to take time and read very carefully, read each box very, very carefully. But I want to go over with you just so we're all on the same page so you know specifically what information I am requesting. Here, where it says topic title is the topic, the general broad title that you were assigned. When you went on previously and you were able to select up to 3, you were able to select 3 topics, and then I would give you the one that I wanted you to do for your presentation. This is where you put that in. So you put the topic title in this box. Here, you put the topic number. So if your title was music and culture, and the number for that was 37, this is where you would put number 37. This is where you would put music and culture, okay? Main question. The main question is the thing that you are spending your entire presentation trying to answer. So if we're, for example, looking at music and culture, your big question may be something like, how does music change, whether in a positive way or negative way, cultural trends? So when we think about rock and roll and the 1950s, how did the role of the music of rock and roll impact the people in the country of the United States of America or around the world? What kinds of impacts were implemented? Were they positive? Were they negative? Was there a new industry that was being built around that? What was music driving? What did music actually do to change the direction of a particular culture, or how it impacts a culture or influences a culture in any whichever variation of that same statement you would like to use? This is the main question. So whatever question you come up with, it has to have a response by the end of your presentation. You need to clearly be able to say music impacted culture in these 5 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the result of those 5 things. So you need to be very clear. Your question needs to be concise, and you need to make sure that it is written in such a way that you can easily answer that question in your conclusion statement at the end of your presentation or your paper. 4, provide a brief overview of your topic, 2 to 4 sentences. That's all I need. Just give me a general overview of your topic, sort of the direction you're going to take with your topic, some of the information that you think you might want to address. That's really important because it allows you then to sort of reflect on what it is you want to achieve. But always going back to that question, how is this guiding my response to that question? Keep that in mind. Number 5, what platform are you planning to use for your video presentation? Are you using Microsoft Stream? Are you doing just the YouTube link? Doesn't matter. However, whichever format you ultimately use, some people are doing PowerPoint, and then they will record themselves like I am right now in Zoom and take that and convert that into a YouTube link and then put the YouTube link in the Moodle submission place. That's great, because then you will have no problems with me being able to access it. Just make sure if you do YouTube or Microsoft Stream or anything like that, that it is set up where anybody can see it. Or if it has unlisted, but it should say anyone with this link can access it. If it is set as private, it means it is only set for your particular computer in your account, and you are the only person that would be able to see it. Even when you click on it, it's like, oh, I can see this. That's great. But if you send that link to me and it's listed as private, I am not going to be able to see it. And if I cannot see it, you get an automatic 0. So it is imperative, because I don't have time to try to track you down to get you to change that. So it is really important that it is listed either as public or unlisted, with the statement that anybody that has this link has access. If it has that on it, then you're good to go. That's what I would say. And if you really want to be 100% sure, send me the link and just in an email and say, hey, I'm getting ready to post this. Can you just check to make sure that you're able to access this link? And then I'm willing to do that. I can quickly click on the link and, yep, I can see it. Then go ahead and post it as is. Or I can't see it. You need to do something about that. Okay, so make sure that that step is very, very clear. If you use Google or anything like that, I am telling you, you need to make sure that I have absolute access to it, because if I click on the Google link that you submit and it does not give me access to that project and it says I need to request permission from the user, immediately, hear me clearly, immediately a 0 will be placed. I have almost 100 of these to get through for your final presentation. Yes, it needs to be yes. If it is not yes, you're putting yourself at risk, because did you use or plan to use the master rubric as your guide in constructing your video presentation and or paper? Yes, that has to be a yes. Did you read all the required information provided to you on the final video presentation document that is in Moodle? The answer to that needs to be yes, because I address a lot of the questions I am already seeing people send me via email or to post. So please make sure that you take time to do that. And finally, number 10, please share how within the body of your presentation you plan to incorporate one or more of the course learning outcomes. The course learning outcomes are actually in your syllabi. So you need to go to your syllabus, look at the 5 course learning outcomes, and see out of those 5, which one can you connect directly to your research presentation. And that is where I want you to sort of make that obvious to me in this block 10 here. I want you to express to me how you're planning on incorporating it, what methodologies you're going to use, and how it's going to help your research moving forward. If you have any questions, please post them in Teams. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing your presentation. So I'm going to stop sharing now, and I will upload this in YouTube and then post it in the Teams group so everyone can access this video. Good luck, folks. Okay, so that was it. And I'm going to end. And the video has ended. Hopefully you received the information that you were seeking in the explanation for this. And if you have any questions, as always, please post in the Teams group. And if they are of a personal nature, please email me directly. Okay, that is the end. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.